back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my foundation routine. I told you guys a couple videos ago that I've been wanting to do my foundation routine, so I sat down today and filmed it for you guys. The products that I'm using today, you guys have probably seen in many videos. They are my ride or die go-to products when it comes to foundation, concealer, powder, and primer. So today I'm going to be showing you guys my very first steps of makeup application and how I achieve a flawless full coverage face. So I really hope you guys enjoy it, and if you want to see my everyday foundation routine, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so the first thing I like to do before I put any makeup on is clip my hair out of the way. You can use clips or a headband. This is not the cutest hairdo ever, but it gets my hair out of the way so that I'm not getting makeup in my hair and making it all greasy and gross. So a couple hours ago when I got out of the shower, I moisturized my face with my Formula 10.0.6 Picture Perfect Day Daily Moisturizer. That's a mouthful, but I have been loving this stuff. I'm almost out of it and I definitely need to restock. I love that it has an SPF 15 in it and it has a lot of skincare benefits in it as well. I'm somebody who likes to moisturize right after the shower, so I already did this, and now we're going to hop right into priming. My absolute favorite primer lately has been the Nivea Men Post Shave Balm. I love that this stuff is so inexpensive and you get a huge bottle. It's gonna last you forever. I know I always say that, but when it comes to primers, I think you really get ripped off with a lot of brands. It's something that goes under your makeup and I know it helps a ton, but some of the price tags on them are just crazy to me. Especially right now with my budget, I love the price of this stuff. Not to mention, I love the smell. Like, I've always been attracted to men's cologne-y smells. I personally don't own any high-end perfumes and I wear my boyfriend's colognes all the time. This stuff is super moisturizing, and when you're done rubbing it in, it gives your face a really tacky base, which makes your foundation stick to it really well. Moving on to foundation, this is probably a no-brainer to some of you, but my favorite foundation is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. I don't know why I look at the bottle. I know this name by heart. This is my absolute favorite foundation. I have never loved a foundation as much as I love this stuff. I literally recommend it to all my family and friends. I've gotten so many people to try this stuff because I just swear by it. It's a demi matte finish, which is my favorite finish because you get a really pretty luminosity with it, but it's not going to make you super oily all day either, so it's great for all skin types. I just absolutely love this stuff. I actually have a full review on it. I'll link it down below for you guys. In that video, I explain every little thing about why I love this foundation. So naturally, for my foundation routine, I am using this. That's because seriously, you guys, like I said, I've never loved a foundation as much as I love this stuff. I just love how it makes my skin look. Like, it's so beyond flawless. I don't even know. It's just so gorgeous. So I just apply it all over my face like this, and my favorite way to blend it out is with a beauty blender. I want to mention too that this foundation is the longest wearing foundation I have personally ever tried. On me, I swear it can last like 10 to 12 hours. The longest wearing foundation I've ever tried in my life. Just ever since I got this foundation, I swear you guys, it's so hard to use anything else. When I want a flawless full coverage foundation that's gonna last all day, this is just like perfection. I'm gonna shut up about it now because I feel like I ramble about this foundation, but I just love it so much. Long story short though, I freaking love it, and if you haven't tried it, you totally should. It's amazing. Okay, so as you can see, I haven't done my eyelids, and that's because I like to do them separately because I like to immediately set them. My eyelids just crease like crazy, so I pretty much have to set them literally immediately. So I do use the same foundation for my eyelids. Well, I have been recently. Normally I just use a concealer like my Maybelline FitMe, but I have been trying out this stuff recently to prime my lids because it is a fuller coverage and I like a really full coverage primer primer for my lids because I have lots of blue veining and redness and stuff that I want to cover up. Now sometimes I like to set my lids with a translucent powder, but again recently I have been trying this white chocolate shade from the Too Faced chocolate bar. This again just gives me a bit more coverage than a translucent powder, and since it's a off-white shade it just really opens up and lightens the eyelids as well, so I've really been enjoying setting my lids with this eyeshadow. So now, as you can see, this foundation doesn't perfectly match me yet, but even when a foundation does, I really like to drag it down my neck just because I think it looks a little odd when you have a full coverage face and then like your veins and stuff popping through on your neck. I personally think it looks better, and a lot of makeup artists do this, so it's really not that weird. And then I don't know why, but I prefer to blend out my neck with a brush rather than the beauty blender. I think it's just because it's faster and I don't need my neck to be like super flawless, you know? So I like to use my little crown round top kabuki to quickly just blend this out. See, I got makeup in my hair right here. Gross. Okay, next up is going to be concealing and highlighting with my Maybelline FitMe concealer. This has been my all-time favorite concealer for a really long time. You guys probably know that. My favorite shade is actually the lightest one, number 15 Fair. This one is number 10 Light, and it is still lighter than my foundation, but number 15 is like a couple shades lighter, so it really brightens my under eyes, and that's what I prefer, but this one is still great. It still conceals and brightens. And again, I just like to use my beauty blender for this. And the reason why I like to do one under eye at a time is again to just help with the creasing of my eyes. I have terrible creasing problems, and I just find that doing one eye at a time and immediately setting it works so much better for me, and I have way less creasing problems. And also, when you're patting out your concealer, you want to really make sure you're patting that out until it's completely dry, because putting powder on top of it later, if it's still super liquidy, it just will settle weird and look crepey. So you really want to make the time to go in there and pounce out that under eye. It's always such a crazy difference to me when I do concealer. So my favorite powder recently has been the L'Oreal True Match Mineral Powder. Mine's in the lightest shade because I like to set my under eyes with it. This one is the mineral powder, so it's not a translucent powder. It is actually going to give me a bit of coverage, which I didn't think I would like at first. I actually picked this stuff up because it was on sale, but I love it so much. And I'm almost out of it, and I really hope it's not discontinued because, like I said, I found it on sale. And a lot of times products go on major sale when they are being discontinued, so I hope they aren't because I really like this stuff and I need to pick up some more. Okay, so obviously I need to do this eye, but I'm gonna finish up highlighting the center of my face, and then I'll go in and conceal and powder this side as well. I'm almost out of concealer, that's why I keep like dipping it in here so many times, but I like to go in the center of my forehead, down the center of my nose, and then on my cupid's bow and my chin. And again, blend it out with the beauty blender. And again, I'm going to set those areas with the same powder. And then not every day, but sometimes I like to set my entire face with a powder. So I take a big powder brush and just really, really lightly tap this over my cheeks. Again, I don't do this every day. If I'm going for really dewy skin, I typically don't do this. But I just find that doing this makes my bronzer and blush and highlight go on a lot easier. And it ensures that it won't get patchy or anything going over top a liquid because it has that layer of powder over it. It's going to buff into the skin really nicely. Okay guys, so that's actually all I'm going to be showing you in this video. I'm planning on doing actually a couple contouring and highlighting videos very soon. And if you want to see how I currently highlight and contour, I do it in almost every single tutorial. I'll definitely have some listed down below. So I'm actually going to go finish up my makeup off camera, and I will be back with a full face of makeup. Alrighty guys, so I have all of my makeup on. If you want to know anything that I'm wearing on my face, check my description box. I'm going to have everything listed down there. I really hope you guys liked my foundation routine. Please make sure to give it a big thumbs up for me if you did like it. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming videos. I love you guys, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye! This is Wet n Wild's Fergie Daily Lipstick. You guys have probably heard me talk about this